Welcome to Deep Water Train. Today I'll be demonstrating to you guys my upcoming Super Quantal profile for December 2022/23 January profile. So let's get started. In the main deck we run 3 Super Quantal Alpha and Fairy. This is the start of your deck. Alpha and Fairy allows you to trap it yourself for cost, reveal 3 Super Quan with different names. Your opponent randomly chooses one for you to summon and the rest other two goes to the graveyard. The other effect of Super Quantal Alpha and Fairy is you can target any Super Coin monster on the field, it becomes that level. All monsters on the field becomes that level as well. So if you target himself, everything else becomes level 1. So that's Alpha and Fairy for you. Our next monster we run is 3 Super Quantum Blue Layer. Super Quantum Blue Layer is a level 3 water psychic monster, so you have facility with emergency teleport. The effect of Super Quantal Blue Layer is when it's summoned, you can add any Super Quan card from your deck to your hand. When it's sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle up to 3 Super Quan cards from your graveyard into your deck. The next monster we run is 3 Super Quantum Green Layer. The effect of Green Layer is when this card is summoned, you can summon any Super Quan monster from your hand. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can discard any Super Quan card from your hand to draw a card. The next monster we run is 3 Super Quantum Red Layer. The effect of Red Layer is when you control no monsters, you can special summon them for free. When Super Quantum Red Layer is sent to the graveyard, you can special any Super Quan monster except Red Layer from your graveyard to the field. The next monster we run is 3 Super Quantum White Layer. The effect of Super Quantum White Layer is when you have a non-light Super Quan monster in your hand or field, you can special summon for free. When Super Quantum White Layer is summoned, you can send any Super Quan monster from your graveyard to the deck. From the deck to the graveyard, sorry. When Super Quantum White Layer is sent to the graveyard, you can add Super Quantum Alpha and Fairy. This monster. And for our non-Super Quan monsters, we run 3 Volcanic Shell. Volcanic Shell works like this: when it's sent to when it's in your graveyard, you can add another copy of Volcanic Shell. So if this copy of Volcanic Shell gets into the graveyard, you can add this or this one from your deck by paying 500. The next monster we play is a one-off Speedroid Terratop. The effect of Speed of Terratop is allow me to add a Speedroid monster from my deck to hand. The monster will be adding Speedroid Tekitomborg. The effect of Tekitomborg, what's relevant for this deck is when the wind monster is on the field, you can special summon for free as a level 3 body. And our next monster we run is 1 Super Spiral Super Agent. Just for us to search a Spiral Resort. And the effect of Spiral Super Agent is when it's summoned of its own effect, you can pop a Spiral Trap on your opponent's side of the field. And our last monster we run is Crystal Bestow Best Tiger for our trap, what I'll be showing later in the deck. For the spells, we run 3 Super Quantal Mech Ship Carrier. This is the heart and soul of the deck. The effect of Super Quantal Ship: when you have 3 or more Super Quants with different names on field or in graveyard, you can summon Great King Magnus. Or the other effect is when this card's on the field, you can discard one card to special summon 1 XZ corresponding XZ from Super Quantals responding to the monster. So if you have a level 3, you can make the rank 3. If you have a level 4, you can make the rank 4. If you have a level 5, you can make the rank 5. If you have a level 7, you can make the rank 7 by discarding a card from your hand while this card's on the field. Our next spell we run is Super Quantal Alpha and Spike. The effect of Alpha and Spike works like this: if you have 3 Super Quants with different names, you can shuffle your opponent's whole board into the deck, then they special summon a monster from their extra deck, ignoring its summoning condition. When this card's in your graveyard, you can banish itself and Alpha and Fairy to activate the ship directly from your deck. The next card we run is 3 copies of Foolish Burial Goods. This is to send any spell or trap from a deck to our graveyard. The next spell we run is 3 Emergency Teleport. This allows us to summon our Super Quantum Blu-ray from our deck for free or hand, but the monsters banish in the end phase if you're not going to use it for an XZ. The next card we run is 2 Pot of Desires, just for consistency, because we run more than 40 deck card. Our next field spell we run is the 1 Spell Resort. This is for us to allow to search for our Super Agent, and it gives us facility in the deck for a rank 4 play. The next we play is a Legendary Ocean. This card is a spicy tick for the day because we play into a format where there's a lot of water. This will allow you to make the monsters in your opponent's hand or field lose a level by 1. So if we play against Sprite, the level 1 extend, level 2 extenders will be level 1. If we play against Sword Soul, the token will reduce a level, so it will mess up the synchro plays. And if we play against the elements, the Rhino Heart, I think which is water, will mess up their rank 4 plays as well. The next card we run is set rotation for the amount of field spells we run in our deck. Our 1 copy of Terraforming for the exact same reason, because we play a lot of field spells. 1 for 1 because the main card in our deck is a level 1. 1 Call by the Grave just because it's called by the grave. 1 Monster Reborn because it helps us summon from the graveyard. 1 Foolish Burial to help us send our White Layer or our Volcanic Shell. 1 Reasoning because we have a lot of cards that has grave effects. 1 Instant Fusion to facilitate the rank plays. 1 Ready Fusion for the exact same reason as Instant Fusion to play around ranks. And 1 Instant Contact to make rank 7 monsters. 1 Metaphors Fusion to help make our XZs. 1 Galaxy Cyclone to have an out for back row. And for our traps we run 1 Super Quantum Mix Sword. The effect of Super Quantum Mix Sword works like this. You can only equip to an Super Quan XZ. That monster will be able to do piercing damage while this trap is equipped to it. You can unequip this Super Quantum Sword from it. Then that monster can make up to 3 attacks. Note that once you have it equipped, the monster it attacks with it, that's already 1 attack and that's 2 additional. But after that, once the card's off it, you can make 3 attacks afterwards. And for the last card in the main deck, we play Rainbow Bridge of Salvation to get some field spells out. And that's the main deck. For our extra deck, we run 2 Super Quantum Great King Making Great Magnus. This card works like this. When it's sent to the graveyard, you can summon 3 of its XZs, the other XZs to from the grave onto the field. When this card has 2+ effects, it can shuffle any card in the main phase into the deck. If it has 4+ materials, it can be unaffected by card effects, except Super Quan cards. If it has 6+ materials, your opponent cannot add cards. That's including drawing cards as well. Just take that as a note. The next card we run is our rank 7 Super Quantum Making Luster X. This is basically an effect veiler of the deck by detaching 1 material. Note all small XZs of the Super Quants, they can't attack without materials. The next card we run is Super Quantum Makepeace Magnaliger. This card allows you to pop a monster. Another fun fact of Super Quants, if they have their corresponding pilot, the effects become quick effects. So if our red friend over here has Super Quantum Red Layer as a material, it becomes a quick effect. That works with all the small Super Quantum monsters. Our next card we play is Super Quantum Makepeace Ouroboros. This is the Book of Moon of the deck. Detach a material to flip 1 monster face down, yours or opponent. The next card we run in our extra deck is Super Quantum Makepeace Grand Pulse. This is the MST of the deck. When it has blue layer, it becomes a quick effect. It basically pops spells and traps, but when it has blue layer, it's a quick effect. The next cards we play are all tech cards. One Ready Fusion for instant fusion and Ready Fusion plays for rank 3 plays. One Darkfire Dragon for our rank 4 plays and Ready Fusion instant fusion plays. One rank 5 play for instant fusion and Ready Fusion plays as well. And one Elemental Brave Neos, this is for our instant contact for rank 7 plays. For the links, we run one Nightmare Phoenix to pop spells and traps, one Nightmare Unicorn to shuffle back cards. Our secondary boss monster is Infinite Track Fortress Megaclops. It's basically a towers against anything else except exists as a 4000 body. It can revive exists from the graveyard, so it's nice. Next we'll play Yugioh the Skull Dread for consistency reasons to replenish our hands. And our last card is the card everyone plays as well, Abyss Dweller, just to counter G elements and other graveyard effect strategies.